It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation, the massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive started. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And this pass is caught.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
The sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Now they trap him for a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They've got him again. He couldn't escape.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on fourth down?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 7 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. This is something rare and special. For this early in the season, have a 1-versus-2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
And the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Dallas. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press.
Here he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down. Looking to throw the football. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete. Second and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Going with the old counter run here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the target, and it's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Here comes a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver makes the grab, and this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Back to throw again. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Dogs keep the football on the move. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Let's just start with the next drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they can't bring him down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Nice grab. It's Peterson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Peterson. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Motion now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The big fullback's got it here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with...
He's in the clear. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He throws it away, a smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Balls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game,
and he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Try for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's picked off in the end zone. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and
10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the toss play, runner moving left. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Georgia 49, Tennessee 13.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Powerful offense back out in the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking right, this one caught. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Continues to fight for yards. Return his steps out of bounds at the 17. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Handoff to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Some hard running there through a tackle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tight end makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. That's a first down to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Vols begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quick pass. The catch is made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletic.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Georgia 55, Tennessee 27.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking deep for late game heroics. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38.
29.
And there's the handoff. Picks up the pass, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. That's what they needed to secure this victory, Kirk. Number 2 is going to conquer number 1 here early in the season.
Yeah, there's no doubt who the number 1 team will be next week. And to win a game of this magnitude early in the year is going to go a long way with the playoff selection committee come December.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.